You are listening to Across the Deep, written by Lisa Mcguinness and read for you by Aida Reluzco. Suda. At first, her ears and eyes were acutely attuned, hoping that if she focused intently enough, she would be able to make out something, anything, in the pitch blackness. Suda's ears took over the work of discovery when her eyes could only fail at their task. She tried to determine the significance of each creak and rumble as the ship's huge engine roiled to life. The vibration it caused matched the accelerated beat of her heart. Her hands traced the perimeter of the 4-foot by 8-foot steel box that surrounded her. Trembling palms touched cans she assumed contained food, and her fingers scrambled bird-like through the box until they alighted on a can opener. In one corner sat a case of water bottles, and in another, a bucket. She dropped to her hands and knees and found the tattered mattress she had seen before the door had slammed shut. It took up most of the floor space, which was good. It would keep her from banging onto the ridged steel during the unexpected but inevitable motion of the ship. As days passed, she stopped treating the darkness as an adversary and accepted it as her companion. She was relieved it protected her from knowing the extent of her filth. The fetid bucket had slopped over when a great wave rocked the ship. The smell, at first intolerable, was now a simple fact. She had never before known the fear that came with complete isolation. Her childhood family had been small but close. She and her brother Asni had been free to roam the village, exploring in the safety of a tightly knit community. And later, at least she had been with other girls. But now, in the dark, cold, uncomfortable container, the shock of being completely solitary was almost as difficult to bear as the fear of her unknown future. Outside, the deep blue water pitched and churned, as if expressing distress while simultaneously protecting the ship's hidden cargo. Desolate and lonely, only the sounds of seabirds and crashing waves kept Suda company, and even those were muted by the steel cage of her shipping container tucked among many on the outer deck. The wind, which began as a warm breeze against the ship at the port of departure, gradually turned cold and howled as the days passed, allowing both the metal and the ragged girl to become chilled. It finally stilled just before the ship reached its destination. Weak with hunger and deeply fearful of what was to come next, Suda's journey across the deep ocean from Thailand to the docks of San Francisco was complete. In the dark and lonely hours, Suda's mind drifted back to her untroubled days when she was a little girl.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?